Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about the Kingdom Protista. In the previous video I have already discussed about Kingdom Monera. So in this video we are going to learn about Protista. So what is it? It is a kingdom which includes all the unicellular eukaryotic organism, right? Actually इस प्रोटिस्टा किंगडम में वैसे वैसे ऑर्गेनिजम्स को रखा गया है जो कि बिल्कुल भी मैच नहीं करते अदर किंगडम्स लाइक ना उनको प्लांट में रखा जा सकता है प्लांट के ग्रुप में, ना ही एनिमल्स के ग्रुप में, ना ही फंगाई के ग्रुप में, राइट। सो इन तीनों में से किसी में भी वो मैच नहीं करता, बट दे हैव सर्टेन characteristics which can be considered as the primitive form of these kingdoms, like plant like organism we can say, or fungus like organism we can say, animal like organism we can say. So these are the primitive forms of all these higher kingdoms, you can say like this. So it is also known as junk drawer. Why? Because each organism in this group have unique features and they do not match with each other exactly. And what we do in the junk drawer, we keep all kinds of material whichever is required or not required maybe, but not fix that एक ड्रॉर फिक्स होता है, लाइक हम इसमें पेन रखेंगे, इसमें नोटबुक्स रखेंगे लाइक दिस, बट यहाँ पे यू कैन कीप दोज you may not require or require in the future, but it is mix up of more than 2 or 3 things. Likewise, in this kingdom also we have kept all those organisms which do not fit to the other kingdoms, but they possess some primitive characters, or we can say it is the intermediate form of the evolution that was going on for the higher organisms. So they evolved from prokaryotes to eukaryotes, right? So common features you can say, that mostly these organisms are unicellular and microscopic. They live in aquatic environment or moist environment. They can also exist in moist soil or moist surfaces, right? And these all organisms are eukaryotic. They may be autotrophic and heterotrophic. They may be heterotrophic, and many of them are parasitic also, causes infections to the humans or any other organisms. You can see they are autotrophic too. So they have been grouped into different categories. Like first one is the chrysophytes. Chrysophytes include diatoms and golden algae, and these organisms are found in fresh and marine environment, marine water. Microscopic obviously, and they cannot move because flagella is not present. They float passively in water currents, like with the flow of water they will also float with it. And most of them are photosynthetic, that is they show autotrophic mode of nutrition. So here we can see in this picture these are diatoms. How beautiful it is. Now in diatoms what happens, cell wall form two thin overlapping shells. Like हम सोप केस अगर लेते हैं तो कैसे रहता है, नीचे का एक रहता है एक ऊपर का, and both fit together, right? So वैसे ही सोप केस के जैसे ही इनके सेल वॉल्स के अरेंजमेंट होते हैं. सेल वॉल्स एम्बेडेड विथ सिलिका होते हैं, and due to the presence of these silica, these cell walls are very 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 strong, और वो destroy ही नहीं होते. From thousands and thousands of years वो exist करते ही रहते हैं because these are indestructible. ये destroy होने वाली चीज़ें नहीं हैं इनके cell walls. और ocean floor में with the एडवांसमेंट ऑफ टाइम्स thousands ऑफ ईयर्स वहाँ पे डिपोजिशंस हो गए हैं. इनके डिपोजिशंस जो होते हैं वो कहलाते हैं डाईएटोमेशियस अर्थ, right? So large amount of cell wall deposits over billions of years on the ocean floor are known as diatomaceous earth. And diatoms के uses. What are the uses of diatoms? Diatoms जो होते हैं वो सबसे पहले चीफ प्रोड्यूसर्स होते हैं इन द ओशन. वो फोटोसिंथेटिक हैं and they can produce food of their own and act as the primary producer in the ocean, right? Commercially, these diatomaceous earth is found as powder. You can find it in the market in the form of white powder as you are seeing it in the image. So it is used in polishing and filtration of oils and syrups. Dinoflagellates, it is the another group. Dinoflagellates, most of them are marine and photosynthetic, so it is also autotrophic, right? And they have yellow, green, brown, blue or red in color due to the presence of different pigments in their cell. Stiff cellulose plates present on outer surface means cellulosic plates are very stiff, or you can say it is strong. So in this image, various colors of dinoflagellates. On most important features that it has got two flagella. Obviously two. So two flagella are present in it. One lie longitudinally and other transversely, like this. Here you can see it is longitudinal flagella. And here this one is this one and this. These are the transversely arranged flagella. So important member of dinoflagellate. Why is it important? Important member of dinoflagellate is goniolax. Why is it important? Because in ecology it causes sea to appear red. ये बहुत ही जल्दी मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं और मल्टीप्लाई करने के साथ ये क्या करते हैं कि एक सी को रेड कलर का अपीयरेंस देते हैं, बिकॉज इट हैज़ रेड पिगमेंट इनसाइड इट एंड इट इज़ रेड इन कलर. और ये ऑर्गेनिज्म टॉक्सिन्स रिलीज करते हैं. दे रिलीजेज टॉक्सिन्स विच किल other marine organisms such as fishes. Now Euglena. You will see another group that is Euglenoids. So Euglenoids is the another group of Protista. Here we can see this is Euglena. This is the picture of Euglena. So mostly these are freshwater organisms and found in stagnant water. These lack cell wall, right? And instead of cell wall, its outer surface is made up of protein-rich material that is known as pellicle, right? And it has two flagella. You might be seeing here. So this one is the larger one and this you can see smaller one. So it has two unequally sized flagella, and these are photosynthetic in the presence of sunlight. If sunlight is not present, it is when sunlight is absent, it is deprived for many days from the sunlight, it behaves like heterotrophs, that is, it will eat smaller organisms. And most important thing is that the pigments present inside it for the process of photosynthesis is exactly identical to the higher plants. So you can say it is plant like organisms, but not exactly plant. So you can see how is it different from the plant, and it cannot be put into that category because it eats other smaller organism, right? Now the slime molds. You might have seen on the wood, decaying wood, when जब बारिश होती है वुड्स गीले हो जाते हैं, एंड उस टाइम में जब कुछ दिनों तक उनको सनलाइट नहीं मिलते हैं या मिलते भी है तो वहाँ पे इतना मॉइस्चर होता है कि वो सड़ने लगता है. इन द डिकेइंग ट्विग्स एंड लीव्स ये स्लाइम मोल्ड्स अपीयर होते हैं, ठीक. और बिकॉज इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन the nutrition that is present in that decaying twigs and leaf, it is known as saprophytic. Under suitable conditions form aggregation called plasmodium. Plasmodium can grow into several feet, right? Under plasmodium means cells will form the aggregation, right? They will cluster together and it will act like plasmodium. So under unfavorable condition, plasmodium differentiates from fruiting bodies. Unfavorable conditions में क्या होता है कि plasmodium differentiate करते हैं, right? और fruiting bodies form करते हैं, और fruiting bodies में क्या होते हैं? Spores at their tips, और ये spores disperse कर जाते हैं by the air currents. So these are the important characteristic of slime molds. Now the other category, that is protozoans. Protozoans are heterotrophs. They live as predators or parasites. Predators means they will eat the other organisms, and parasite means they will stay in or on the body of host and obtain whatever things it is required from that host, and it is considered as the primitive form of animals. Like euglenoids were considered as the primitive form of plant, this protozoan are considered as primitive form of animals, and it has four major groups, that is amoeboid protozoans, flagellated, ciliated and sporozoans. Amoeboid protozoans. Why is it called amoeboid? Because it cannot move on, it does not possess any true feet or flagella or cilia to move. It has pseudopodia like amoeba. In amoeba it will cell will protrude like this. You can see this is cell, and it will gradually form this kind of projections, and accordingly it will move in this direction if it is required, right? And so they move with the help of pseudopodia towards their prey, as in amoeba. Marine forms have silica shells on their surface. Some of them are parasites. These are ant amoeba. So this is the picture of ant amoeba. Ant amoeba causes infections in human being. Now the flagellated protozoans. Flagellated protozoans means it will have flagella definitely. It will it occurs free living, or it can exist in the form of parasite. So a parasitic form causes diseases, and its example is trypanosoma, which causes sleeping sickness. Here you can see these are the flagellated protozoans, trypanosoma, and it causes sleeping sickness in human. Now the ciliated protozoans. So ciliated protozoans, this is the picture of paramecium, right? So these have slipper like a structure, and this projections, small projections, these are cilia, right? And with the help of these cilia they move, right? And it has cavity called gullet that opens to the outside of the cell surface, like this. Here you can see this portion, right? So it may occur like this, and through this opening what will happen when this cilia will move, right? When these will move in the coordinated form, it will cause the food to move into this gullet, and this protozoan will engulf and eat those food. Sporozoans, last one. It includes diverse organisms that have an infectious spore-like stage in their life cycle. Plasmodium, a malarial parasite. Plasmodium is the most famous microorganism, or you can say protista, that is found, and it causes malaria. And malaria सबको पता है कि it is very dangerous kind of infection in a human being, और इसने बहुत ही ज़्यादा हमें परेशान कर रखा था जब तक कि इसके मेडिसिन्स और जो भी डेवलप नहीं हो पाए थे तब तक. तो स्पोरोजोन्स जो है वो मोस्टली इन्फेक्शियस ऑर्गेनिज्म को मैक्सिमम इन्फेक्शियस ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है वो इस ग्रुप में आते हैं. सो ये सारे हो गए आपके किंगडम प्रोटिस्टा का डिस्क्रिप्शन. आई होप you all have understood it well. So thank you and enjoy it.